Welcome back, boys. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something which is very near and dear to me. How I replaced my 9 to 5 job with trading. Step by step plan. I'll go through everything I did, all the little things I did, the little tips and tricks, so that you guys can do the exact same thing and hopefully quit your job, right? Because I did it, a bunch of people I know did it, you should be able to do it as well. So don't fucking give up. This should be motivation for you. Just listen to what I have to say, right? So, my 9 to 5 job. I used to work at Coldstone. As you can see from the first picture, that's where I am right now. Fucking G-Wagon is sexy. But anyway, this is where I used to work, Coldstone. Now, if for the people who don't know what Coldstone is, it's like an ice cream shop. But it's a bit more fancy, you know? It's like you take the scoop and you throw it in the air and then it's fucking horrible. So anyway, I used to work Coldstone. I hated it because my boss was an idiot. This is the guy that I hated the most. I'm not gonna say his name, or what's gonna happen if I say his name? Derek. His name was Derek. Derek was a fucking idiot. I hated this guy so much. If you were 2 minutes late to the job, he would start like fucking. Oh, do you not care about this company enough? Do you not care about your job enough? This guy was the worst. But anyway, so I used to work Coldstone. I used to come in like 7 a.m. in the morning, and my shift would end around like 3 or 4. Most days it'd be 4 or 5. So that was my shift. I hated it, and I was making around $2,400 per month. And most of the income, I think it was like $400 or $500, used to come from this one guy. Like, he would be a businessman and he would come once a week and he would tip everybody. So on Fridays, you would have to make sure that you were there at the shop because he would come in and he would just like give everybody $100. This guy was like the best. So Monday, Tuesday, nobody's really there. Wednesday, nobody's really there. Friday, everybody who was working with me was there because he would just give out hundreds. So most of my income was actually being made from this fucking businessman who I just owe so much. That guy was really fucking nice. But anyway, that was my 9 to 5. Now, before we go any further, just a heads up, I have a free trading bundle link in the description. It includes a free course, ebook, it includes so fucking much. So click the first link in the description, check it out. It's completely free. It's pretty good. So after that, I made a change because what I realized was if I continue doing this job, I'm making $2,500 a month. It's not crazy. I don't really have like much, like, it's just, I feel like a slave almost. And I think most of you guys feel the same as well. So I decided to make a change. And I started doing Uber. Because one of my friends, he said that he was doing Uber and he was making like an extra like $500 a week. I was like, fuck, that's impressive, bro. Let me get on that. So I looked out for like Craigslist and everything. I tried looking for just a cheap car. And I saw this one guy who was like, I urgently need to sell my Honda, like urgent, because I need to fly out the country, all this stuff. So he was selling me his Honda. It didn't have a lot of mileage. I don't remember how much mileage it had. But he sold me his Honda for like, I think it was like 10 grand or something. I don't remember what it was. It was extremely cheap. So I was like, bro, give me that Honda. So I bought the Honda from him and I started Ubering the same fucking day. And I made an extra like 2K a month. Some months it would be like 1.5. Other months, if you're crazy, it's like 2.53. But roughly I made about 2K a month. And this is a tip. If you do decide to do Uber like after 12 a.m. because the amount you make just multiplies. Back then it was a lot easier because this was like 2 years ago. There was Ubers, but there wasn't as many as there are now. Like, bro, nowadays it's like, it's super filled. So I don't know about the earnings now, but back then it was pretty hard. So I made about 2K a month doing Uber, which is pretty good. And anytime I wasn't making any ice cream, I was doing Uber. So I'd get up around like, I don't know, it was like six in the morning or something. I had like 4 hours of sleep. No, like even less hours of sleep. And I'd get up, I'd do Uber for like 2 hours, right? And then I go straight to work. I go to work, make some ice cream, just waste time. And then 4 p.m. I'd leave. And then literally right after I leave, I would get in the car and start doing Uber. I would be doing Uber in my uniform, bro. People would be super confused, like, why the fuck are you wearing like a Cold Stone uniform? But I would be Ubering from like literally 4 p.m. to like 9 p.m. I'd come home, I'd like eat and refresh and rest a little bit. And then I'd go Uber again after 11. So 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. I'd be Ubering, bro. Making like so much fucking money. And then I go to sleep for like 3, 4 hours and repeat. It was fucking tough, bro. And here's a picture, like it's like a POV. I took this like way back, but this just goes to show you, bro. That was me. That was me in the Honda, just doing Uber, and like so much has changed. So don't fucking give up on your dreams or your journey. I don't want to sound too sentimental or anything, but this was me, bro. This was literally me now. Like this is as real as it gets, you know. So don't give up on your dreams. Just fucking just keep at it, bro. Seriously. So then I started trading because I heard on YouTube you can make a lot of money. I was like, let me fucking try it. So I read a dozen books on trading. I read fucking 20 books or something. I read so many fucking books, more than a dozen. And not all of them were helpful. Many of them were just waste of times and everything. It was just huge waste of time. But the ones that I do like, I mentioned in my community in the Draco room. So, that's where I mentioned the 3 trading books that actually benefited me. It's in my community. Then I started buying courses. The courses help, to be honest, but the issue with that is you don't actually start making any progress until you trade. So it's all well and good watching videos and all this stuff, but until you actually trade, you're not making any progress, right? So then I started actually trying to make progress, figuring out the strategy that worked for me. So I figured, okay, do I want to trade stocks or crypto or forex? What do I want to trade? What do I want to make money with? I started figuring that out. I used to be back testing, and I don't even know how many back tests I've done, bro. I have Excel sheets upon Excel sheets of just trying different strategies. It's genuinely crazy. And I made some progress in the beginning. You make money, you lose money. But then I finally found a strategy that worked for me and I could stay consistent with, that works on my schedule. And I just stuck to it. And I stuck to it religiously. I didn't, deviate or, it's not really a good day, so let me try this. No, I just stuck to the same thing every single day. And I just didn't stop. I would literally be trading, bro, inside the fucking ice cream shop. When I used to come in, I would make ice cream, whatever. And then I would quickly go to the back, quickly trade for 5-10 minutes, and then there'd be customers waiting for me. I'd be like, yeah, 1 sec, I'm coming. Quickly trade, and I go serve the customers. That was my routine, bro. Bro, it's been a grind, bro. So anyway, a couple big trades later, right? Because eventually you have some pretty big fucking trades. So what was the strategy that I did? I traded low float, small cap gappers. I keep repeating the same things again and again because that's how important it is. Focus on low float, small cap gappers every single day. Just focus on those, and I guarantee you'll make money because that's how I make money. Don't trade Tuesdays. That's another thing that I do. Tuesdays I've just found are really inconsistent. It's very hard to kind of predict which one will go up, which one will go down. So I just really don't trade Tuesdays. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I am trading. Right? So those are a couple tips for you. And I started with $500 a day. So I was making around $500 a day, kind of here, there, a little bit, whatever. And soon enough, I was like, holy shit, the money I'm making through Uber and the money I'm making through my Cold Stone job, I'm making in 2 weeks. So I can just quit my job. But I stuck with my job just in case, something went wrong, all this stuff. I just stuck with it. And as the capital slowly grew, because I reinvested everything, right? So let's assume that I started with $1,000, let's just for simplicity. And I made $500 one day. The next day, I would put $1,500 in. That's what I do. So it's compounding on compounding. It's that's how desperately I wanted it, bro. And as capital grew, I made $1,000 a day, and it just up from there. So yeah, now life's fun. There's a picture of a fucking watch. It's I'm just trying to show you what's possible, and you can do this too. It's not something that one in 1,000 people can do. It's you can do it too if you just work. Because you saw me, you saw the fucking Honda, you saw me working at the ice cream shop. This is possible. This isn't magic or nothing, right? So what's step-by-step plan? Step-by-step plan is this: increase your current income. You're probably working some shitty job, McDonald's, KFC or something. Increase your current income. Don't think that investing in S&P 500 with your current income is gonna make you a millionaire. Forget about that shit. Increase that income. Don't invest that income, increase that income. Do Uber. Do what I did, just do Uber. If you don't want to do Uber, fucking, what's it called? DoorDash or whatever it's called. Deliveroo. Just do something with your spare time to make cash, right? I would do Uber because you can make a lot of fucking money. Just increase your current income. That's the most important thing. Increase that, right? Because then you have more to trade with. If you have less to trade with, you're going to make less. If you have more to trade with, you're going to make way more. It's just obvious. And don't quit your job until you're making money from trading. One of my friends who I used to work with in the ice cream shop, he started doing this with me, but he was kind of shit. So he made a little bit of money and he got really overconfident. Holy shit, blah, blah. So he quit his job. And then he just fucked it up. So then he stopped making money. And now he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have an income because he's shit at trading. And he was in a really tough position. Luckily, he got rehired, but don't quit your job until you're making more money from trading, until you're comfortable. That's what I did. You saw me, I was making $500 a day. So I was making my monthly wage plus Uber in 2 weeks instead of a month. But I was still doing my job because I was bro, let's slow it down. Let's stay comfortable until we're making a lot of money. We're gonna stay with this job, and that's what I did. Another thing is to save up like 3 to 5K. That's what I'd start trading with. You know, obviously more is better, but like I would save like 3 to 5K, and then I would start trading that. I wouldn't really start with any lower, although you could. And start trading, right? Develop a strategy and just stick to it religiously. You do what I do, trade small cap, low flow gappers, whatever, but you need to seriously develop a strategy, right? And then after that, quit your 9 to 5. Once you're making more money than your 9 to 5 from trading, quit your 9 to 5. That's what I did. It's worked for me. You can do it too. Don't think you can't do it. You can literally do it too, all right? So don't forget this. So if you want to watch a video on what I do if I only had $500, click the video that just popped up. Get the free trading bundle, like I said, reminder, link in the description, all that stuff. Join the Draco Room. If you guys want to see like more in depth about my personal trading, click the second link in the description. It's my personal community. Join the Draco Room. It's crazy. It's amazing. All that stuff. Subscribe, like. See you guys next video. Goodbye.